Hello. Um, it's been a while since I did one of these. I was gonna do it every day, and then I didn't. Tigger is like staring at me all weird, and now he's trying to play it off. I see you, Tigger. I see you. Like he's acting like, oh, I was just. Mm-hmm. Anyway, the show happened. It was really good. 3 nights of awesomeness. The first night was a little shaky, and then it got good. I think the first night was good, but it was just it's hard. It's hard doing these like a solo show that I practice in my apartment. Yeah, like almost the whole rehearsal process was in my apartment, and then all of a sudden I'm in a theater and there's an audience. But it was good. I felt really good about the whole thing. The vlogging stopped because, man, I get into a real weird state when I'm working on something like that. I get really freaked out. And then, the last vlog, I can't remember, had Kaporos started yet? It was rough. And I have all this footage from it, so this will be, like, I guess it's a vlog-ish sort of thing, and also maybe a footage dump. I went to a total of 3 nights of protest for Kaporos, and I think the last vlog I did was the day before, and it was rough. I can't remember if I even talked about what that is on the previous vlog. I think I did. Did I? I don't even know. I'm just going to combine those 3 days into one big, like, vlog compilation that'll come after this. Kaporos is a ritual that some ultra-Orthodox Jewish people do where they take a chicken and they wave the chicken over their head 3 times and say a prayer that supposedly transfer the person's sins into the chicken, and then they slit the chicken's throat and kill her or him. This was my second year to go to these protests, and we have some badass activists in New York. Like, the activists in New York are getting, like, way badass. And so as a result, instead of sort of hanging out behind these barricades, all of us just pushed into the middle of this big block party where it was a chicken slaughter. There were like these 2 huge trucks. You'll see all of them in this video. And it's graphic. Like, I haven't looked at the video since I took it. It's rough, but I think you should watch it anyway. Just a little bit about what's going on. I don't know if I'm going to try to keep vlogging every day, but I want to keep some videos going because I have some ideas for stuff to do over the summer that will be vlogged every day. So I want to start getting myself quicker at editing and maybe sort of see what sort of style I have that maybe will emerge from, like, trying to get in the habit of vlogging more frequently. That's something that interesting about my show. Like, man, it's hard. Like, I don't want to sound like a total crybaby, and I feel great about the show. I feel great about how everything went. But man, it's hard. Like, I haven't been doing these shows for very long. This is only my second solo show. And, I went through, like, it was on the calendar at Dixon Place for maybe a year and a half. And I was writing a little bit here and there, but I have so much self-doubt. I'm just going to be perfectly honest about, like, what I go through. I have all this self-doubt, and it keeps me, like, I'll write for, like, a half hour, and then I'm like, like, I feel like it's the worst thing ever, and then I'll come back to this and fix it, and blah, blah. So that goes on for a long time. Then I had a moment of, like, oh my God, the show is in 2 months. I have to get to work. And then I'm so overwhelmed for, like, a month that I barely work at all still, and I just take naps all the time because I'm freaked out. I don't think I can do it. I think it's going to be terrible. I think, all that kind of crazy stuff we think about ourselves. And then it's like a month out, and I'm like, oh my God, you can't be afraid now. Like, you have to just keep doing it. So that's how I write stuff. So it was really in, like, those last 2 to 3 weeks that I started making some progress. So the result of that is, like, opening night, it was okay, but it was rough. I felt like the show was very rough. I wasn't as memorized on stuff as I would have liked to be. Sandra Bernhard came, which was awesome. She's a super supportive person. I play with her. I play the piano for her sometimes, so that's why I know her. But she's somebody that like developed her own style, and so anyway, the night she was there, I was a little bit about that, and I was new, like had an audience for the first time, in the space for the first time. The strings were there. I think the show was okay, but then the next two nights were great. I had great houses, so yay, all of that is good. A lot of people asked about how to support my work. I have a Patreon page. I want to do a breakdown once I get my check from Dixon Place, which I may not even get a check. That's the thing. Like, they're amazing. Like, it's a great theater. I love everything they do. But the thing that happens is when I put a show like this together, even though I got grants, I got 3 different grants. I still am not making money off of this, right? Like somebody asked me, "Oh, are all the proceeds going to Tamerlane?" And I was like, "There won't be proceeds. What?" So it's weird, but like I got grants, so at least this time I might break even. When I did Tentative Armor, I did not break even. It cost me money to make that show, even though people bought tickets, and I got a percentage of that. But this year for this show, I wanted like some press people to come, and so I paid for some of their tickets. You know, like Dixon Place does one anyway. I paid for stuff like PR to get people there because I wanted to have an audience outside of like the vegan community I knew I could reach. I wanted a lot of people to see this show. So anyway, and I've had this cold. I had strep throat. Child, it has been a trying couple of weeks. But I feel super psyched about the show. I feel super psyched about being super psyched about working on it some more and potentially taking a little tour next summer. I have this idea to go to animal sanctuaries. Now that the show's over, I can start thinking about that more. I've started applying for grants to try to make that happen. But man, I got a great response from people about this show. Really great. So I feel good. So anyway, that's it. I would love your support on my Patreon page if you're into that sort of thing, or you can buy one of these great t-shirts I've got that say Animal Exploitation is No Laughing Matter, designed by Scott Spitz. You can go to shop.michaelherron.com, just sign up for my mailing list, do all kind of stuff. If you're someone who went to the show or cheered me on from the wings, that kind of stuff means so much. Because I'm not kidding, I have a lot, like, I just make myself sign up to do this stuff because I want to do it, and I have to put these like deadlines on myself that I can't get out of. Because when push comes to shove, I don't have faith. Like, you know, getting these shows under my belt, I do, but I also, this is what I want to do. Oh my God, this will be my last transmission from my tuberculosis. And consumption. Do people still get consumption? This camera's getting really close. Okay, the end. Here's some Kaporos footage. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm subjecting you to this, but you need to know what happens and what we need to fight against. Until the next time. I haven't done any vlogging today, but I'm out looking for sites where Kaporos is happening. So here's one. It smells so disgusting.
Be careful here. Okay, these people come out and attack. They what? They'll attack you with like bats.
We're on public property.
We're on the sidewalk.
We're on a public sidewalk. We're not touching the tent.
They're walking down. They're walking around. Donnie.
Yeah, I saw. I got it.
There's chickens just walking around out there, just left.
I got it.
They don't have food or water, of course.
No, of course not.
Look at they're in. Get the video of them. You scream louder, dogs will hear you.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
Yeah, we saw you at the other place. And it's the same stuff, and there's blood all
This
over
is a public health code violation. To have feces and feathers in a suit.
They clean it up in the morning.
No, they really don't. They don't. We see this every
It doesn't
year.
say
They
in the
never
law
do that.
you can clean it up in the morning.
Listen,
It says
there's
you can't have that.
Have you been given this?
let me just explain something. There's public health code law, that's a different thing. We don't handle that. I'm here to keep the peace. You guys have the right to demonstrate, and you can do so. And they have the right by law to do what they're doing. So
But you're
They
not
don't have the
violating-
right by law.
They don't have the right by law. The laws just aren't enforced.
Food and water. That's a clear violation of the ag and markets
I'm gonna
law.
go see if they're deprived, and if they are, I'll
You're
take
gonna do
care of it.
something?
You
if
are
they're-
going to do something?
Yeah, if they don't have food and water,
Go
yes.
ahead.
Oh, awesome.
Walking around loose.
Thank you.
They're not even in their crates.
They're not even in the
Yeah, they're just roaming around in there.
Yeah, they shut the light off.
They had a light on over here before. That's a cop in there. It's a cop.
Police officer. Turn on the light.
Yeah. You see them all over? He needs light.
And in a horrible situation and suffering, they're dying in those crates.
There's no food and water in the crate.
Suffering horribly. This is sick.
This is disgusting.
Fucking sick. Get this on camera. Watch your feet. Oh my god.
Are you going over where the cop is?
We understand that community is a very big voting bloc. We get it.
Can you imagine being shoved into a tiny space with your brothers and sisters, stacked in boxes on top of each other, while your brothers, your sisters, your relatives shit and piss all over you? Some of them are dying, some of them have broken limbs, and other people are walking by and laughing and saying prayers to save their souls while all this is going on. Shame on you.
It's 11:41 and we're still here. Like, more of our activists are joining us, and look at this.
You got no fucking brain, you idiot. What the fuck do you care?
All these people are out. It's just like, there's just like 10 of us, and we've got the whole block like fucked up.
Use money, not chicken.
Use money, not chickens.
I want you to hit your coat.
Because there's a massacre. We're a voice. Anybody massacring right now? No. Do you understand the amount of suffering going on in those crates? There's a massacre going on right now.
Suffering in the crates and killing them would be, you know, a service to them.
Killing is a service. You are so generous. You're like God.
So it's now midnight, and we're still here, and now there are more people, and they're putting up barriers.
Go to bed. If you're tired, go to
So last night, it's the next day. Last night we were protesting till well after midnight, and my battery died on my phone, and then I got home like 1 o'clock, so I didn't edit the vlog. So I'm gonna do 2 in 1, so I don't get behind. Today I'm on my way to Judson Memorial Church, where I am volunteering. Every week there's a sound volunteer who helps Zach with the sound, so I'm doing that today. I'm going back, meeting a photographer at my house who's visiting to document Kaporos, and then I have a rehearsal with Adam, and then more protests. Here we go. So here's something on New York City magically. This is a rehearsal room. I don't know what that clicking is. I'm meeting my director here later for the animal show, and I'm here an hour early-ish, 45 minutes early, so I can run some stuff on my own. Yeah, lots happening. Look at this interesting view. I'm on 54th Street, like Easty, Midtowny. Yay! All right. So this is Adam. He's the director of the Animal Show.
Hi.
Yeah, and so yeah, we just had a rehearsal. The show's in fine shape, but I have
very good shape.
I have a lot of shit to do. I got a
do.
lot of shit to do, but it's still doable.
With the same panic you had last week. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Last time we had a show like 3 weeks out, you were like, oh, it's never going to come together. And
Yeah, and then it came together really good.
So do your shit,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
He's going to do his shit.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go do some more protesting. Where are you going? Just gonna do whatever.
I'm going to go home. Listen, I don't need meat anymore.
I'm just kidding.
I want a little credit.
Yeah. He's a vegetarian
April.
now.
April 1.
Awesome. Work it, and then slowly but surely he's hearing stories of chickens
God.
laying eggs and milk, dairy stuff.
Listen,
But I have no expectation. But
lies. That's a lie. You just lied to your viewers.
well, no, I was lying to you while I was filming it. They know the truth. This thing has a pretty wide.
Oh, so I keep like.
Yeah, I mean it's okay. I think that's really it.
This is what happens.
Yeah.
Directors on camera.
Yeah. All right.
Goodbye.
There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no.
Don't get hit by
Should
a
we
car.
stop for the?
I'm not getting run over.
Look how many fucking people are here. This is the third night of Kaporos protest. We're protesting it over here if you want to join us. You're welcome to join us.
This is disgusting.
Are you soliciting people off the street to
And they're laughing.
Oh yeah.
Something I'm proud of.
Fuck, listen to them screaming.
I work over there. I work for Jews, but I'm more good. Come on. No. I like it.
I'm not smiling for you. You're welcome to take my picture all you want. It's not going to bother me.
Very nice.
That's great. Great.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah. I don't understand. Am I supposed to be upset?
לא, 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 אני עושה כפרות, This is good, yeah. רב, מי שיש לו כיפה.
This is mitzvah.
I don't understand. I don't mind if you film me. It's not going to bother me. This is where they fucking cut their throats. You can't see, but if it's how it was last year, it's just a bunch of like traffic cones turned upside down back there. They just toss them in there.
I'm talking about everyone. You get it out of my face.
I do, like you know, the unborn baby. No, I'm not. I understand where you're coming from, but I'm just telling you, you have to see their point of view. They have the right to do this.
No, they don't. This is against the chicken.
These are live chickens all stacked up in these fucking crates.
Give your sense to a chicken.
Look how they handle them. Look at this. It's 2 fucking trucks of these crates of chickens. Look, they just fucking kicked the crates.
It's about money! It's about money! It's about
And they look how they carry them.
Good man. Keep begging
Look,
for
this
change.
is- they
You know
just
you're in it
stand
for
and
the
hold
money.
them
You don't
like
care
this.
about sin. You're in it for the money. You're in it for the
What
money.
are you trying to hide?
It's a public street. What kind of water?
That's good.
What are you so ashamed of? Why are you covering your face?
No, I'm not ashamed. Yeah. Okay, you make yourself a civilian. Fuck off.
Look at that animal struggling. She is struggling to get away from you.
How much suffering can you impose on
You are torturing that animal. You're torturing that animal. Have mercy. Have mercy on that animal you're about to kill.
I love Kaporos. I love Kaporos.
We know you do. That's why we're here. We're sorry. We're trying. We see you. We care. We're sorry. We're trying. We see you. We care. We're sorry. We're trying. We see you. We care. We're sorry. We're trying. We see you. We care. We're sorry. For animal abuse. More chickens just being tortured. They're screaming in pain.
Already slim, just keep walking.
on you! Shame! Shame! Shame on you!
Look at this
Shame!
torture.
Shame!
It's torture.
Shame on
You're
you!
torturing that
Shame!
chicken. You're
Shame!
torturing that
Shame
chicken.
on you! Shame! Shame! Shame on you!
Shame! Shame! Shame on you! Shame! Shame! Shame on you!
Shame! Shame! Shame on you! Your religion would approve of what you're doing right now.
Is this what God wants you to do? Sir, is that what God wants you to do? Torture that chicken? Sir, why are you torturing that chicken? Why are you torturing that chicken, sir? Sir, why are you torturing him? Why are you torturing the chicken, sir? Sir, why are you doing that? Sir, why are you hurting that? Okay. So that was Kaporos. That was 3 nights of protesting. And that was why I didn't vlog for a while. It's so awful. I forgot some of that footage. That very end scene, I sort of lost my shit right after that. And I didn't film anything else after that. So, I mean, it was awful to witness, but I mean, I wasn't one of those chickens. Like, it's fucked up. So I hope you'll forgive all the fucks in this, and the shits. But that's Kaporos. Then this concludes this vlog.